Hey everybody, Max Rich here. And that's the beginning to Taylor by Jack Johnson. This is very funky, kind of like it's got this very unique style to it. It's not like most of Jack Johnson's songs. A lot of Jack Johnson songs you can imagine him having written on ukulele, sitting on a beach or something like this, right? But this is a very funky guitar kind of a song, right? Especially this section. And basically, in today's lesson, I'm going to kind of talk to you about, not just obviously I'm going to teach you how to play that and the rest of the riffs and the chords and everything in the song, but also about the feel and and how you sort of interpret the rhythm of that, right? Because if you listen to it, you can tell by the way he's playing it that he's feeling it in two. Boom, da, do da, ba, jack, boom, da, do da, ba, da, boom. Like that, right? But you can also feel it in something called a subdivision, right? And subdivisions are where you take bigger beats and you break them down into smaller beats that equal that larger beat. So if you have, for example, this song, boom, that kind of a feel, right? You could break that into boom, da, boom, ba, do, ga, 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 doom, ba, right? And you all of a sudden have maybe a more accurate, precise concept of time during that while using that rhythm, right? And the reason is because you're breaking it into a smaller increment. It would be like, imagine measuring, it's kind of like, it's almost like how Europeans versus Americans measure height, right? You might say like, oh, I'm 6 feet tall, and someone from Europe might say like, I'm 184 centimeters, right? The centimeters are a little bit more accurate because they're a smaller increment than feet and inches, right? So you could get a little bit more precise because you could be 6'1", you could be 5'11 3/4, right? And that's not necessarily accounted for, whereas centimeters are. And this is the same concept. If you break larger beats down into smaller beats, subdivision, you can potentially feel things more precisely. And so we're going to talk about that, plus the rest of the song, and well, actually all the song, the licks and the riffs and everything like that. So by the end, you'll be able to play Taylor with ease.